And we're live. We're on 2 minutes of delay, so anything we say will come through 2 minutes later. We've got G4 here.
Good
Mags
evening, good evening.
observing. I think I need to update my sheet real quick. There we go. Everything comes together last second. It always does. You know, anytime you start streaming, anything you want to hit the go live button, feels like everything just instantly explodes and fixes itself like literally last millisecond. But hopefully that's what's happened. So, yeah.
It should be good.
Actually, semi-censored. Here we go. Okay, TA 0907. This is gonna be an interesting one. I got to cast the TA game yesterday. It was pretty interesting. I'll call it that. They did a moderate amount of trolling.
Do we know who who did they play against?
They played against the Impero, and they lost 1-3, and they like dominated map 1. When they won bans, and then just like lost bans every other map and got kind of cooked. Gucci had a bit of a shitter, realistically, but it also helps that the Imperial hit scan, Keo was kind of just like, he was fucking. There's no two ways about it.
I can see that. Yeah, Kio's the god.
Keo was really, really good. There was strong maps from each of the members of I'm trying to remember what they called now. TA. I don't know how I forgot that. But at the end of the day, I feel like them only really wanting to play like Juno Break kind of hurts them, especially into the Imperial, who are so happy just playing Queen all the time. So they just got like Rampage fight 1 every single time. When Alba has his break banned out, he looks kind of shit realistically. And when they banned the Malga as well, they couldn't really match the Brawl. So that was what I saw.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess I could see that. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of the Imperial is good, I think, but like they should technically be able to win it, in my opinion. I think like TA is probably, and we're in the game now, man.
Yeah.
Oh, we're not.
We're in
Almost. Almost.
There we go. Have I got my sides right? I don't. I need to swap them real quick. And I need to check what bands are as well, because, again, NA production. Side swap. Bands are Malga and Torbjorn. I think last time we did this, then we had to... The game was delayed for half an hour because they fucked up their bands. So thankfully TA actually managed to get it through this time. Here we go. Okay, so... TA are probably good. They would normally look to play like Malga, Juno Brig, which is pretty standard right now, I feel like. But obviously with Malga being banned, Tor being banned as well, then they have to go towards something a little bit more rammy. I haven't watched many scrims. I've been probably behind in the amount of research I normally do for this meta. So like G4, what can we expect to see here?
Yeah, I think the Ram is like 100% a good pick here. I guess yeah, basically those basically the Mago comp but with like let's say Ram and different DPS than we saw with Marga. Because obviously Marga is a bit more capable with like the close range characters, but with Ram you really want to like poke them out here, and we'll see that really good from Auditiva. Who's Auditiva? That's probably Gucci, right?
Yeah, it would be.
They take the left angle here really early and just keep spamming them. With the comp of Honor and 7, they really want to like try to go in, and they find the pick. Oh,
yeah, really nice opening kill there. Alba doesn't have the start that maybe you're looking for. So 097 can probably just like sit here indefinitely and don't even need to. They just get their kills and they hold the choke control. So now we're playing this like kind of super pokey comp. Is the choke going to be like even more valuable than with the Malga now that TA can't really like take angles to walk through it? They just kind of have to get obliterated.
Yeah, I guess it's gonna be hard for them definitely because they will just look to will just look to go on them here. But Fair already taking the right side angle again. And they just need to survive this, and then they have like a bit more sustain. And Tama just gets the kill. That's really good as well. This helps, obviously.
Ain't that nice to see? You trade it back at least. That's 1 kill coming through from Majin. So we're 3 for 3 right now. See if the TA DPS can get to work as they try to open up on 2 of these longer sight lines, and 1 kill apiece from each of them. Makes it pretty simple. They managed to get the flip back by the looks of things, and maybe even a stagger onto Majin would be absolutely pristine. He goes down so low, but the healing looks like it's there from Doki, at least for now.
Yeah, I mean they just had a really good flank from Farah, and I just outspam them whenever the Honor 7 comp doesn't have like cooldowns. They just are like a sitting duck basically,
Mm.
and yeah, now we see the Tracer swap though, which is even like pushes that like go hard into them, plays on even a bit further. But Lauren just gets a pick and it's just over for them.
I say as well, like while this fight is happening, just in kind of general conversation. Obviously, I was talking to you a couple weeks ago, or maybe just last week now, about what perks would be strong, which ones wouldn't. But like from the matches I've seen, it seems to be like so situational, right? Like 90% of heroes, it feels like have like all four perks are at least pretty valid to choose. You know. Like
Yeah, 100%.
like with Ram, I've seen all four. With Soj, I've seen all four. Uh, with Tracer, okay, I haven't seen all four, but I've seen most of them still. You know, it just seems like they're so actually nicely balanced. So Park is a nice thing we can look towards, see just how these comps are trying to play.
I mean, perks is just really like they are just quite good buffs. Like
Mm,
they're not like game changing. They're doing a bit, but like they're not like crazy ultra insane.
exactly.
I feel like the soldier buff is like 50/50, which you take from the two majors, because it's like the reload is really good apparently. The like you get from the extra, because you can basically like blast your entire fucking
Mm,
um thing
magazine.
out and then get the perk and then have
Yeah,
another
yeah.
full
I
magazine
saw
again.
the reload. Yeah.
And apparently that's really broken. But yeah, I feel like the Ram one is also really strong. The primary fire, even though it's a minor buff, it's still, in my opinion, very strong. You just have a lot of burst damage potential.
It's just easier to like poke out. It's easier to get the extra damage in. At the end of the day. And that's
Yeah.
pretty much always going to be useful. It's nice to have the extra shield, but if you're trying to, deal damage more than take it, I mean, you take the stuff. And speaking of dealing damage, I mean, TA have been doing that this entire time, recently. Once they found this flip, then it's been pretty one-way traffic. 097 not able to get too much done. And here we see, up 1-0 here on Control Center. Now, when you're playing a comp like this, it kind of can play on every single submap, but how do you want to change the way you play it when you go from like a Control Center to a Gardens?
Um,
Fuck, I was hoping
I
it
feel
was a
like
Gardens next, and I like
it's
predict it perfectly. That'd be sick.
oh wait, it's actually gone.
No, it's on the night market.
Oh wait, true, it's night market. I forgot, I'm stupid. Holy. Yeah, I mean T8 comp is like it's really like adaptive. You can like play it on basically any map, because you have the tank who's just like gonna force point, and you have the
Mm.
DPS who's just take angles around him. I think it's valuable on every map that you can like just leave your tank on point alone and have everyone else. I think it's good on all three maps, to be honest. I think it's harder to do definitely on the control center map. But yeah, I mean we have basically the same comp from both sides now. Both players really like crazy spam Tama on the reset though.
Yeah, Orisa is
So
going to change the equation a little bit. No, heavier on the poke, harder to focus down than a Ram in exchange for not having the Brawl capabilities. So if this fight gets really chaotic, I'd imagine that is going to be actually 097 who's going to be on top of things, but Majin going down makes that an impossibility, at least for now. Should just be Tia getting first cap here and a bit of a script flip from what happened before.
I imagine it's just like was just but in the open, and then he can like spear the ram when he's informed to, oh my god, this, oh
No,
my
no,
god,
no,
Gucci, Gucci. Oh
no!
my god.
That was so close. That could have been the most embarrassing thing we've caught on film yet, or at least up
With
there. But I'll take that. Who's back
yeah,
on?
yeah. I mean, the reset is like you can like spear the ram out of form for like a second and have everyone spam it, and he's just dying.
Mm.
But Ram has just the better like survivabilities, I guess, with this form as well. Um,
Oh, Lauren's
Lauren is
surely
taking a
gonna.
really good angle. Lauren is taking a
Surely this
really
is
good
going to be
angle.
just a
Oh my
kill.
god.
Guaranteed Condi turns,
Oh.
but not in time to stop the dink from coming through. The final blow tilt by Gucci. And this one's kind of cooked here. TA kind of just rolling over their opposition. That Lauren angle was just so brutal, right?
Lauren angle was insane. I mean, like, and then you see everyone just see, oh, we have really good angles on them. Let's just go. It was just an angle diff, I guess.
Mm.
Same with Gucci, also a good angle on the right side there. Um, but yeah, now they have ults. It's gonna be really hard matching on the Diva now, which I guess is it's a good pick into the Orisa in my opinion.
Good into the Orisa,
Um,
or are they thinking more about Gucci on the far up? Do you think?
I guess so. I feel like the Orisa's the Diva is just a bit more flexible into the Orisa as well. I don't think like the Ram is good, but like as soon as they don't get points, it's kind of over for them.
Yeah.
Because the Orisa just spams them out so much.
Ray pops on point to see if Gucci wants to try and follow up on it. Well, I mean, that's a try. But not too much actual success. Barrage, both go down pretty empty-handed. Lauren's OC active and a couple dinks onto Connie means that's a gap in between the two Sojins and 3% left to go. Touch surely doesn't come through. There's one from Docky, but that's going to be about it. TA take map one in pretty dominant fashion.
That was very well played with the ults here. Gucci kind of entered, but that's the point about this.
It happens, it happens, it happens.
Happens to the best, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I liked the comp they played. They came out with this like very like spammy comp, which is I guess really good. I've to be honest, in scrims I played like literally a lot. Like play so much stuff. It's actually insane. Yeah, just whatever fits your playstyle best, I guess.
Yeah. Oh wait, sorry, I got punked. I got punked.
Oh good.
I asked TA to turn off streamer mode, and they were like, no distractions, please. And I was like, oh, I feel bad now. And they were like, no, I'm fucking with you. So now I feel bad. Take a quick look at the stats. We're probably going pretty fast because it's normally what happens. But here we go. Let's see what we got. I mean, no one really died. Takuno actually didn't die.
Takuno not dying.
It's like, oh. Like, I don't know. I feel like his Juno it was probably not a hero I like would have pegged him to be really good at, but I don't know, from what I've seen, he just looks lights out at that hero.
It looks pretty good. Looks pretty good.
So
It's Kiriko. I mean, I still remember we had like a trial scrim back in the days. I don't know when it was with like a tier 3 roster, and we had Takuno coming in for like. Do you know Xif, the goat, the German tank? Xif.
Yeah.
XYPH.
Yeah.
He's like a good friend of Takuno. And we had like a trial scrim with him and Takuno, and we were like, yo, he invited Takuno, and I was just watching Takuno fucking on Kiriko, literally hitting headshot after headshot for like entire map on the jungle as well. I was like, the fuck, this guy is crazy.
Yeah, I think my first proper Takuno experience was like Epic Land 4C, like the very first one. Ooh. And I think, yeah, he was on the winning team and was also just like kind of destroying everyone. When it was Hypnos, I think they technically were. It was a good time. And I feel like it's always been like only up from him. Like his career in the past year has been just up and up and up.
I mean, they're going to retire at some point, but like...
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's boring.
Quick retirement.
Who cares?
Quick retirement.
Dude, no one in Overwatch really retires. It's all fake news anyway.
It's true. Yeah, I guess.
You know, like everyone's like, "Oh, I'm gonna retire." It's like when Cointree said he was retiring. No, the fuck you're not. put the teams in the bag, bro. You know.
Andrew's back. It was a quick retirement. For Twisted Minds, he came back.
Yeah. Okay. Map number 2 is gonna be Suravasa. Band's gonna be Diva and Farah. Also, thanks Alba for the follow. There we go. Getting game. What do we got? My sides are actually right. Let's go.
Yeah, I mean, Suravasa is kind of. Not kind of. I feel like it's like much like close cornerish. Was this just me? Am I just tripping? I just had a really weird sound.
Oh, like a crashing sound.
Yeah.
Yes, that's my follower sound, and that was my. I think it's my follower goal being hit. So now, because Verity just followed, it should be 150 followers now. Slowly getting the stream up. Yeah, I mean, we'll see the same thing basically from TA again. I don't think they play the Pharah here. Probably. I mean, it's banned out anyway, so.
Yeah, true. Either they stay on this or they go like Genji, I would say. Or yeah, I don't know, something like this. I mean, Martins goes on the Maga now, which is like a good comp in my opinion still.
I think Malga into Orisa does feel a bit weird though. I think for both sides of the equation. So I feel like it's going to be on the tanks to see who missteps first, more so than some other matchups, because Malga just has so much kill power, but also just falls over so easily.
I feel like, not gonna lie, at this first point here, Malga is kind of tough, because you have this like very long sideline, and you have to somehow get past Um, and right now it's just spamming. Both teams just hard spamming.
Good dink.
And yeah, I mean, Lauren is just farming them right now. Now they get the speed boost, but they can't really do anything with it. They just outspammed.
I mean, like, 0907 don't have point control. They just have to sit there and just, like, deal
Yeah,
with
they need to
spam. It's kind of
get
crazy, no?
doing.
And, like,
Yeah, they can't really do much.
eventually someone is going to fall over from the side of 0907 because they're the ones who have to go proactive. But if they're going to keep waiting this deadlock forever, then, okay, now they walk. Everybody's already half HP. Tower's going to be broken momentarily from Gucci. And it should just be TA kind of probably taking control of this fight, right? Imagine uses the cardiac, doesn't get much value from it, and so has to back off. With 60% through this cap already, and even though Gucci goes down, the resources are so in favor of TA, the positioning so in favor that they probably are still up. The stun onto the slam makes it a smidgen harder. Tama's on the back foot now, and we'll have to back the gold at least. We'll keep him alive. And Lauren's orbital ray, the terror surge, so many ultimates being dumped, and with Magin going down, that means we're at least traded. You'd have loved a little bit more from all those check marks, but at the end of the day, they also buy you the point. Market 100-0 in favor of TA.
Yeah, just you lose so much HP and so much just crossing there. You can't really do anything. They lose basically the entire point just by standing there. I know, I feel like the comp is not really optimal that 007 is on right.
Yeah,
now they're better. Now it's better. Definitely
Yeah.
now it's better.
Doesn't matter about the
like
map environment, especially when I exist. Thanks, Captain Prash. He hasn't explicitly given Prash buff, I think, so far, but it don't matter. The aura's enough. Pulse! Oh, flubs. Nice try, though.
Yeah, I mean, basically just gonna be hard for TA now to do anything. I feel like, cause like Sigma just hard outspams the Orisa here a lot, and you can't really do much. You can like try to walk it in. They push up with the brick though. That's the trade the brick, so it's okay, I guess. It's just like Engelston right now. Honor 7 got the point flip now, which is good in my opinion.
TA will probably be able to take the left flank in a moment. They're kind of looking towards it, trying to pressure it, but they know that 0907 can walk back in at any moment. Lack of speed on 0907 means that trying to match any rotations could be harder than you'd maybe want. And angles, I mean, so far, very much in favor of TA, right? They managed to battle everybody back to just this kind of a small room side. The Terror Surge could be huge, and is. Of course it is. Tama gets 2 kills, and of course there's more. And even though they do give up 43%, that's TA in control of the point now.
Gold Austrian tank right there. Tama is doing God's work. Yeah, I mean, it's just, yeah, I feel like it's kind of hard for TA dead as well. Because you're kind of basically the same as 007 did on first point. I'm basically just sitting there, waiting till something happens.
Oh,
but like,
nice.
Big stick.
That's so free, and the lamps wasted as well. I mean, perfect there from TA. Literally 0 effort needed to convert it. Okay, Lauren dies. That makes it a bit harder than I was, egging it up to be. And the amplification matrix just obliterates Tama. No chance at all to play the video game. And if you're the remaining 2 members of TA, or 3, I guess, with Takuno still doing his best, well, you might as well reset. Okay, how does Alba get the kill to Corny just whipping him off the map?
That was a boom. Yeah. No. Also, I think Torbjorn, it's Turbo, right? Turbo's move most likely. I think Torbjorn walked out of the lamp, by the way.
That would explain it. Because I would thought, a BAP of Doki's level should be able to just hit the lamp.
Yeah.
But walking out would do it. Yeah. 70% means we're at last fight territory for both these 2 teams. Is Jonowitz just off the map, I guess? You trade it for Alba. Both Briggs down. Lamp you use for 0907, and quickly it's going to come with Doki's fatality. Magin and Takuno both able to post their frags, but Magin's is at least posthumously. And with that, it looks like it is going to be 2-0 here for TA. I mean, you can maybe get a touch going from Condi. He tries his best and actually not traded out for it. What great peel coming through from Jonowitz, but more than that going to be needed as the orbital ray is enough just to push them back again.
Yeah, the orbital ray, I mean, it was over basically. Not completely over, but like, it's gonna be hard for you to push. There's a solo player, like 2 people into the June ult. It's good that they force it, but still, I mean, TA still has like 3 ults to go, so it's gonna be a hard next fight for Honor 7 as well, because they just have ult TA has just ult advantage. But yeah, they keep the comp here the same. I feel like the Chaser is a good addition right now. Like the Tracer. Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah, it's a little bit unfortunate there. Not going the way that
No.
you'd want, maybe, if you're on 907. I mean, Magin's going to do his best to battle things back, and, to his credit, the low HP on to Tama and Lauren makes this more than tradable. In fact, you've got your one. Now you need to convert off the back of it. Point positioning in favor of TA. That means that they will be able to at least keep on giving up space in exchange for cooldowns, but they don't really have the damage to stop Magin from just walking forward. Condi just going to augment that with an OC that doesn't find any noggins, but it gets the job done all the same, right? That's 097 now, who have the same play done to them, as Lauren just rips back his own OC, 150 damage and no kills.
Yeah, I feel like it's really hard for Honor 7 to push this here because you have the recent point here, and the Social Note was also really good from TA, but they now get advantages, which is advantageous, obviously. But I'm yapping so much today, it's insane. Holy,
Isn't it fun?
actually yapping. But it could be going wrong now because Honor 7 has now the ults and TA basically has nothing except the Juno ult.
Juno's
So
pretty
if-
good, though. It's not like
Juno ult
lobby
is pretty
admin
good.
anymore. I feel like it's... I'm not going to say it's balanced, but it's closer to being balanced. Now, it's not 10 seconds, 35% damage amp, 100 HPS. Dude, launch Juno ult was actually crazy when you think about it.
Yeah, it's true. It was pretty insane.
But now they're back. A smidgen of levitation from Magin before he gives up on it. I feel like taking the levitation perk on this map is a bit questionable. Normally you can take it for the punch, get the tank trade out a little bit easier. But it makes it pretty nice for this point in specifically. Got this Flux, see how they decide to loose it. Nice block coming through from Alba, but it won't extend his life for much longer. The Ray, the Focus Fire's kind of split. The Terror Surge comes through, but considering it's out the Ray, I thought it wasn't going to find a thing, but that's Doki. And the Torbjorn both dead. Gucci posts one as well with the Pulse Bomb. Jonowich frags out too, but the Flip's found back the other way.
Yeah, that was a good combo by Tama and Kuno there with Tama's ult. But I found it a bit questionable why Honor 7 just gave up the high ground for free. Like they were just standing all on the left side for some reason, and no one really. I mean, both teams are doing it. It's kind of wild actually, but I guess there has to be some kind of thing. Why you do it? It's not looking good this season. Never mind.
What the fuck have I just seen? What have I just seen? I was kind of just watching. I was like, oh, what's the Torb doing here? What's the Torb doing there? He was the only person who could bloody touch. I didn't even work out. Oh my god.
Let him cook.
Dude, Tama plays Orisa like the hero is interesting to watch. It's kind of nuts, you know?
I mean, I feel like Orisa has like a lot of like play potential map.
Oh wow. What a way to go 2-0 here. TA kind of cruising. I know they got their kind of nose bloodied yesterday, so to speak, but they're coming back pretty well. Oh, thanks for the follow, Willies. Very kind of you. Try and find the stats again, because I don't know, it feels pretty one-sided here as well. You remember last time it was a no death for Takuno? Has he managed to duplicate that? No, he's only got 2. So fair enough.
No zero death series.
I mean, he's washed up realistically.
True. Actually. Yeah, I feel like big thing here you can see. I think Lauren just having more damage than Tama as well. I feel like the Tama has so much damage is actually impressive. Actually, 'cause he's playing into Sigma the entire time. You basically spam shield the entire time. Don't do that much of damage, but he's staying alive, so it's like you can just spam it out, I guess. Yeah, I guess it's just a team diff here, to be honest.
Yeah, kind of seems like it. I don't think there's anybody who's massively, fucking up, for lack of a better phrase. I think it's kind of just like TA are playing better. On paper, I'd say they're a better team. I think we're kind of seeing that practically right now as well, no hate at all to 0907. They're a pretty good team in their own rank, but they're not winning is the unfortunate reality of it. Oh, Zyja, thanks for the follow.
TA should probably compete for the top spots, no? Like OCS.
I would definitely think so, yeah. I would be very surprised if they weren't competitive for RWCS
Mm.
at the very least. You know, I'm
Oh,
not going to
yeah.
go here and say like concrete they're going to qualify. But you know, the closest we can come to that as casters is just be like, yeah, it'd be pretty fucking odd if they wouldn't. Sides
We'll
are
see.
right.
Kind of interesting to see a brick ban on Dorado, which is
Mm,
intending that both teams don't want to play this monkey style, I guess, or like not monkey style, but like just
like
like
Anna Brig.
Ana bricks
Yeah,
dive
yeah.
style. Yeah, you can play it with much else, but like, we'll see what they play. Can
I,
we do we see the mercy? Do we see the mercy?
I think last time we saw double flex from TA. They played Kiri Anna. I think normally, well, here they've changed it. Obviously, that we're seeing the Lucio Kiri. The ban was Sojourn, which is there. Okay, got my bands done. But no, they were playing Airbraid last time. They kind of got punished because their backhand just got exploded on cooldown, which is a bit peak.
Okay.
Lucio Kiri was something they tried to play but didn't. The double flex DPS line is something that we did see last time and was working out decently well for them. But Gucci having a bit of a stinker of a series overall didn't work out so well for them. The Bull is totally new, but I have been seeing Tama Bull for it feels like years now. So let's see what he got.
Tama balls is crazy. Yeah, I agree. I feel like Tama's monkey though is also really
Oh yeah,
underrated.
absolutely.
Um, Also another fun story here. The first time I saw Tama, we had like trials. You did this Paris LAN,
Yeah,
this
yeah,
Paris invitation, whatever it was called, where you had like national teams,
yeah.
and we had a team, and we had Tama trialing for it with like Sido as well, and he picked Hog on this point,
Yeah.
and we were like, bro, okay, let him cook, and then Tama just cooked the entire lobby and literally like 1v9 this.
Oh,
It
fair
was so
enough.
wild.
Fair enough. Can't even
And we
hate,
were
can
like,
you?
and I never heard of Tama before that, and I'm like, the fuck, where's this guy?
Well, this time,
Yeah.
unfortunately, all our glaze won't stop him from. Oh, we'll stop him from being focusing beam. He
Almost.
survives on like 30 HP. But if you're on 907, you've got it past this first kind of hold, so you found what success you need to. The Bull has to do its best to stable. TA want to do their best to maintain some control of this forward space. But so far, it is kind of just Hammer feeding Turbo Smooth the ult charge. Doki's playing with fire here and almost burnt. Another shot from Takuna would finish it, and instead Tama's there. I mean, we mentioned how Takuna just double dinks everybody in the lobby. Doing his
Yeah.
absolute best right now. I mean, back on the Kiriko and just free firing.
Tikuna just clicking heads, I guess, yeah. Yeah, Tama just finishing off the kill on the Ana, that was very strong. But maybe he gets pressured out now, it looks like it. Pretty low,
Ooh.
1.
100 points of health, but will be able
Right.
to reach, I mean, at least passive regen. Can go towards
does,
their health
yeah.
back if he needs. Obviously, no one actually having the perk just yet, but that's an early kill. Turbo Smooth dead. Conley looking for a way in, but can't seem to see it just yet. The pressure onto the ball is nice, but at the end of the day, it's never really going to die, is it? This is a nice one, though. Nothing really that an Echo can do against a Tracer, but Conley can't find it in himself to compete, to follow through on that. Doki's nade, basically permanent. Nano Diva into the back line. Kitsu active as well. This is all the ults. This is the heavy investment fight of 097. They need to crack it through now. And Lauren taking the kill onto Doki makes this maybe in question, but nah, probably not, as Cap coming through.
I think it's gonna be hard though. Tamas has to stall here, and they probably maybe get the echo here as well. The B used to beat as well, so they can stall this out like very long here.
See what more they got for us. Because obviously they're still contesting the cart. 42 centimeters is not too much at all. Mines are going to stop and touch for more time. And Magin goes down to them entirely. No way TA hold that. That's kind of diabolical, actually.
Yeah, the pick on Doki was was crucial there. Otherwise, I don't think they would have held this. But yeah, I mean, its comp is it's just there to fucking stall. Like, you could do some of the ball alone can like stall for so ages, and then you have Chase Samba coming back as well, and Chase also. While the same time rotating it with Lucio, it's so hard for anyone to do anything. Yeah, we see like early engages by Tama again. He almost has they don't have any ults that need to have like a big stick by Gucci here.
is most definitely a possibility. But it's going to be hard. I think there aren't fantastic pulse targets other than the Ana who's presented herself here. Cleanse out from the Curie as well. That pulse. Oh. Lovely work there, but more going to be needed. We traded 1-for-1. Tama going down as well. But so much healing already lost out. And if Jonowich is caught, then there's really nothing that anybody on 907 can do for him. 3 seconds left to go. They have some free push. The ball, of course, going to be back before the Ana. Lauren surviving on just a hair. See if the slam can come through. Kitsu is going to boost the heals, boost the damage, but it won't boost it enough to save Condi's life. Imagine consistently down low. The cleanse is going to keep Tama alive, at least for now. Takuna will be able to match the Kitsu in just a couple percentage points. But with 4v4 now, confirm. Imagine D-Mech makes it even harder, and that's a pick onto Turbo Smooth. Maybe seals the fate of 907 here. Nobody else can touch, and fucking somehow TA find the hold of a lifetime.
Yeah, I mean the pulse was crazy, and then they just had the ultimates. I mean technically, if Onason had something to counter that Kiriko, I mean the fight was over before that anyways, but Lauren still had the EMP in the back, so it would have been it's been a really tough fight. Yeah, I don't know. They couldn't like get it on the fight before that. It's a tough one in my opinion. The 40 centimeters, not enough.
Was it 42 centimeters? I think it was.
Yeah, 42 or 43, I think.
Oh, it's gonna be heartbreaking. Oh, but I think the adaptations that we saw made for the most part, they're working out. I think the double flex didn't look great for TA. You know, not even just, they're playing against the Impro, who were on a hot day, I think. I think they didn't seem perfect at the comp, I'll put it that way. A lot of times, Alba was TPing into spots where you're not going to live, even if you hit the cleanse, and missing it to boot. But back on the Lucio, it's more comfortable for him, definitely. Obviously, he doesn't have his brig, which, sucks for him, but they're making it work pretty effectively.
I feel like the Ana is just so squishy, and like when you don't have the break, it's it's really hard for Jono to keep Doki up here. And into this ball, like really like throw everything at them comp, basically. Especially with the new ball slam, which does like so much more damage and is getting played on a lot.
I feel like Big Slam is one of the few perks that's just like picked most of the time. I don't think I've seen anybody take Big Shout.
Oh yeah, I mean the E is also okayish, but the slam is just like it fucks up a lot because you have this like little like momentum shift that you can do, and people are not used to it, and I feel like some just get but yeah, the damage is just crazy. The burst damage is just insane when you have a bit of follow-up.
Oh no, that's a mistake you can't be making when you've got a full hold for 3 minutes. Just fully demexed, and at least while not taken down, I guess this is still just a 4v5 realistically. You get stuck on the corner as well. It's the freest kill that Gucci's ever going to convert, and this one might be kind of cooked already, right? I mean, Doki's down as well. Nothing left for Turbo Smooth. Jono, which has been eliminated. And while you might be able to find a touch with like if you move over to a Lucio, please, then I don't know. I find it hard to feel hopeful about this scenario if I'm on 907. This pulse has to be actively life-changing.
The 6-man pulse.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they get the touch here. I mean, it's quite easy to hold this, but I don't know, they have a really bad... I don't know, the Pharaoh is just...
What?
Wait.
Gucci just pulsed himself.
Oh, no.
You fucking sausage. How's he done that? Oh,
maybe he recalled into it. I don't know.
I think so. Probably. Yeah, I gotta see that. I gotta find that. Okay, so Tama is dead. So this is probably going to be a hold. It turns out it's pretty hard to win when your Tracer is out there committing seppuku. Rockets won't get the kill. The Kitsu will increase the kill power. So with Gucci coming back, then you trade Tracer for Kiri. But you don't have any heals now, realistically. The loot just won't be enough 99% of the time. They go for an aggro beat, though. They want to increase the tempo. And getting this catch onto Doki was going to be enough to beat Dead just in time. The rematch coming through. But not going to find too much. Bomb for bomb. Of course, both find little. The catch this time onto Albert. Again, surely a dead man walking, but not just yet. You go 1 for 1. As I've said so many times before. but this deadlock is still not going to be broken. Jonowich extends the lead now with a kill onto Takuno, and I think we're back to parity here. I think we're back to the hold.
Yeah, I mean it's really hard. The beat from Jonovic was kind of clutch, to be honest. He just hard saved the Anna, and that was kind of wild. That he perfectly placed it, because like I feel like Tama was in front of him, no? But yeah, I feel like now the Diva switch makes a lot of sense, because you can just fly it to Farah and she dies. The Stormburst switch as well. You just need to farm EMP, it's over, and it's probably already over, because Martin gets picked first again.
Barrage?
Double move going for a barrage on his voices. Oh my god.
Hey, it's okay. Alba dies to a different explosive ultimate, but you know what? You can't hate. Using Barrage on Pulse and you kill a Lucio, it's not the end of the world, right? We now know Majin, Tama's down low, so's Gucci. This fight is probably over, and I gotta say, Lauren Sombra has not been that inspiring to me, right? We're only 65% of an EMP, and we get the stagger onto the baby Diva. There's a chance here that TA somehow managed to choke this, and we go to map number 4. I'm looking at my clock a little bit, because I'm supposed to be doing a 7 PM game, so TA gotta finish this shit quick.
It's gonna be a really hard fight though for TA, because they have beat to go through while they still like lack the beat like really hard. Like Takuno is close to his ult, which they need to play for, but Tama back on the ball. They need to keep the touch alive.
Oh, Kondi's just dead. There's no two ways about it. The beat comes through, but it doesn't catch Majin. He's going to be forced to nuke reset. And there it comes through the hack onto a bomb 2. 2 people die to a self-destruct. Are we in 2017? Good lord, man. What a way to lose that, TA. Drop spaghetti all over the floor. 0907 able to draw their first blood in this series.
Good hold for the 0907.
It was good.
The bomb was... How we started PvP.
How does it
saw
kill
the bomb
this?
go down.
It just yeets it. It's like a poker bomb. We just, and like I want to remind you that that was another winnable fight where Gucci pulses himself. Like
yeah, true. Also, fucking if Lauren just played it safe there and like played for the EMP,
yeah,
really hard, it would just be over. But like,
oh,
tough one.
Max says, I don't know if I've ever seen a bigger choke. Which is fucking fair enough. That was generational. Oh my lord. I would be so tilted. They're going to Esperanza next. At least that'd be fast. Other than Edgar under that desk, cat smuck. We gotta lock this guy up. He's an actual weapon. And not in the good way. He just deserves to be put away. Key vanished. Melted down for scrap. Oh, let's look at numbers to make me feel better. Turbo Smooth's had a bit of a shitter, realistically. But at the end of the day, you won, so you really can't complain. Feel like we do need to see a bit more out of Lauren in general. His hit scans look so good. There's no sounds? Sure, there's fair sound. People hear me. There's no game sound, maybe. 1 second. But, yeah. At the end of that, you really kind of hate on the results.
I mean, 107 looked pretty looked decent on the defense, but no, it's like tough because you have like overtime fight. I don't know, like the stats look better for 107 definitely, but like
control sheet. I leaked some of the trade secrets. Oh no, whatever will I do? I've got a Google Sheets that controls my entire stream and my life as well. Whatever will I do? Oh.
Captain Flash having flashbacks. Yeah. Oh,
no. all Prash gets is flashbacks.
Kind of wild.
He's like a war veteran.
Actually crazy. He's like a war veteran.
but instead of being in like the Korean War, he's been in like Tier 3 Overwatch. We've got Orisa and Lucio bans. I'll get them whacked in a second.
Well, Lucio ban is kind of wild. That's a lot of people don't ban Lucio. I don't know why, but I don't see a lot of Lucio bans.
I feel like Lucio's a strong ban.
But, yeah, it is. It's definitely a strong ban if you want to like force the Juno break a lot. But like, I don't know. You don't see this a lot. Like you don't see it in Kislow where I am, you know.
I couldn't tell you. Wait, yeah, this isn't on my end, I don't think. Well, that's interesting. Oh no, we're getting sound. There we go.
Let's go. Yeah, I mean, TA running out with the Ram on something with the Mauga is gonna be hard. The Mauga is really hard to counter for Ram in the top end as well. Like, yeah, we'll see both teams fighting around this middle part. Soldier taking the right, Soldier of Ola and 7 taking the right angle there. But they're just out poking right now. Tama can't really do much because he's the only thing he can do is just poke. Yeah, just poke battle. Just poke battle. Shoot them better, guys.
It's pretty simple. Feel like 0907, we're going to have a bit of a disadvantage here with the Malga versus the Ram, right? So hopefully they're trying to look for an engage of some sort. Haven't found it just yet, and it's the Tracer angle of Gucci. I mean, it tries to get involved. Not too much found, and Takuna going down. 1-2 punch, that means that very likely it's going to be 0907 who are going to be taking this first fight. No trade found just yet, unless Lauren wants to get really quite involved and knock down to half HP and dancing with fire a little bit. This time not burnt.
Wait, Tikuna, it's kind of crazy that Tikuna died there because it was like basically out of nowhere. Lauren almost has his ultimate though, like, he's spamming a lot. Doing a lot of shooting. We'll see the pulse bomb, maybe we'll get a big pick. But I feel like if I would be Tama, I wouldn't have forced the fucking Ram into this, to be honest. It's so difficult for you to do anything, in my opinion.
You just like swap to like a D.Va, an Orisa.
D.Va or just mirror it, I guess.
Yeah, fair enough as well. That's exactly what you want to see though if you are TA. You know, rather than just taking the raw tank trade, your DPS can both just win out their ones. I mean, taking care of both their opposite numbers, fair enough. Condi finds one. Oh, not Condi, sorry. Lauren finds one, Gucci finds one, and TA at least able to get some progress. They won't be able to get anything further than their opposition, so 0907 will have a chance to fight for the lead on this map. But they do have control of the bot.
They do, but now 0907 needs to get out this choke there first, and it's gonna be really hard to have the Sergeant ultimate to pass through. They're just gonna kite it. Maybe they get the... Okay, just run off that mind. They are just running. Or just running. Good disengage from 107 here, and they go back in with the Juno ult.
Oh, Lauren's down low. He gets chased as well. I'd be kind of scared there, but we mirror with a later Ray. And this time Tama's most definitely set up to punish. Condi down already, and though the Torbolt makes further aggressing ill-advised, you found the advantage that you really need, right? Magin's now down low. They know they can't match you in a poke trade. And so... well, they're just going to fall down, realistically. Torb, dead. Jonowich, not long for this world. And all Magic can do is down the cart.
Yeah, and get some multiple charge, I guess. Maybe you can trade, but no. Not allowing it. Next fight's gonna be interesting. They have a lot of ults. I feel like you could just mirror the... not mirror but mirror the tank ult, I guess, yeah. And also use the big ult inside of it, so yeah. Ram is safe. But yeah, we'll see how they approach the next fight here. Also, Gucci get another pulse bomb. Gets another stick here. The fight could be over in a second.
Let's see what he's got. Tries to send it. 3 blinks already expended. We'll be able to get more if he grabs the health back at least. So yeah, has taken that pack. One of the ones I see maybe less. Oh, come on, man.
Oh, it dies.
You need to hit those. A bit of a freebie is that Jonowich weren't looking, but given a bit of a gift from God as he gets a railgun to the back. Imagine drops the cage, but ends up not really liking what he finds inside it, so just playing the bot for cover. Tama is going to be able to escape off the back of Alba's rally and just holding that Nemesis form, and now there's an Annihilation to go right back in with. Our plan, I'm assuming TA are going to relish in. OC pop for Lauren. Magin's already dead. Turret broken as well. And even though there's this rally up, it's not going to last too long in the face of all of this damage. A nice bash will at least hold back the tides. But it's like trying to plug a leak in the boat with your fingers. It just won't work. Jonowich dead. And that's going to be TA now, who have control and who will be able to get yet more distance.
Yeah, they really just... the overclock just sealed the deal there. They found Margin in a awkward position, let's say it like this, and just burn him down. Maga is a good target to shoot at, you know.
He's pretty big, you know. It makes it easier. He doesn't have like an eat, so I feel like it's fair enough. Okay, let's see what the plan is here. Gucci scales to the backline. The turret is going to make his life kind of bad, but the pressure on to Doki already. Oh, you'd love a Lauren Railgun about there, but won't come through just yet. He's a constant threat, though, a constant factor, one that 0907 will have to eventually deal with, and they manage it pretty easily, right? Condi just one-taps the guy.
Nah, I mean, I feel like the approach was okay by Gucci, but he kind of battled his voices for a few seconds. And now they're good. This is gonna go hard with Juno ult. The match it or something? I don't know. I don't know how the match really good is that good, but Tama gets the pick on the Juno, so they kind of traded. Tama lives. Might be another losable fight for TA.
I think
maybe playable.
I think it's a losable fight.
Gonna retreat.
But yeah,
they're gonna retreat.
It's fair enough. You just wait for your respawns to come through. Remember, you still have those forward spawns. Lauren just fucking dies by there. It's a huge mistake to make. And so, we best hope somebody can clutch up and do it soon, because, I mean, you spent all that time waiting for your respawns, only to then give up a kill. That is the worst timing for it. All you could do is give up this more free push. Lauren will be back at least in time to stop them from getting forward spawns. That's what really matters here. But it's not a scenario to ever really want to be in. Lauren's OCs have been effective so far, if not the flashiest. Now could be a moment to take it the level up.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be really hard to have like the good advantage here. Just flip them up. Can just play with their big ult, play it slow. Even though it's not, they can't really though. Tama is holding the card really good. It's just a poke battle again, which technically only 7 should win.
In theory. I mean, Tama's just doing his best to stay alive here, holding form in a corner. Not the most entertaining gameplay, but it gets the job done. Lauren in with his own OC. Burns one of those slides just to get more involved, and Burns the second one to get right back out. So the repressure with the Annihilation does make it pretty hard to stand forward, especially if you're a squishy. But at the end of the day, it won't find much more than that. Tama doing his best to live, and his own Annihilation pop now. Later ults for the side of TA, combined with this orbital ray. They want this fight desperately. And surely they found it, right? They're 1 for 1. Rally now pops. Imagine now dead. And it takes literally the entire kitchen sink. 4 ultimates, only saving through that pulse bomb. But it's still going to be a stabilization.
They needed that fight though, otherwise they would have just given away the lead, which is not good. You don't want to do that. And also, if you would have given up the fight, you could have literally like, only 7 could have like fall back, play from high grounds, spam them out the entire fucking time, have much in contest card, and it's gonna be over for TA and burn so much time over the clock as well. So it's like, it's a good decision by TA just to invest with the approach room that hits nothing again. And yeah, now we have the same game, but for TA. TA can just play it slow, play high ground, play it spammy. They kind of, Ono 7 needs to commit on something here. Needs to do something, otherwise they're just gonna burn time. That's exactly what TA wants right now. Like,
oh wow, imagine just falls over once again. This is a fight that TA really had to win when you're down ults. Lauren just moonwalking up and killing too. Just wiping out the enemy, what, DPS if I'm not much mistake? Oh no, it was Imagine and Condi, my mistake. Either way, that makes it pretty easy, don't it? That makes it pretty fucking easy to just roll forward. And now got OC, or yeah, got OC and a railgun actually on this long angle. See how he wants to use it as it's ripped. Like I mentioned, been quieter with these things so far, but Doki's just instantly dead. I mean, not much more there for Turbo Smooth, and I mean, there's just zero resistance. Just cuts through him like a hot knife through butter. 0907, yeah, you're still in the corner, but there's not really much to actually fight for here. Just run away as far as you can and hope that you're not chased. But Condi, even at these longer ranges, could be taken down.
yeah, I feel like the fight before that was like crucial for this to actually happen, because they just had to sort it out, build ultimates, and what can Ono 7 do? Really much nothing. They can't need to do anything, and now they have the ult. Can just fall it back, hide the ult, and it's all good for them. They don't even need to. They can literally just re-engage with June ult here if they want to. Yeah. Tama is alive, gets the brick, and it's just over.
Yeah, it's kind of cooked. Yeah, I mean, they do spend more ults than maybe they have to, and Condi with a Spawn Widow has at least taken care of one. So a full completion might be kind of tricky, but at the end of the day, there's like an 80-meter lead here, guys. I'd imagine there isn't much odds. Alba does go down, so too does Lawrence. So, okay, the completion going to be stopped. The comeback, though, has got to start now, and 097 only having the ult advantage of, you know, a rally. Not where you love to be, considering Lawrence just 20% of the way to another OC.
I don't want to say, do you really want to stay on the margin ball? I don't want to say.
I'd imagine not.
But now, oh no, oh no!
Oh
Gucci
dear.
with the one clip. Gucci with the one clip. Now the spawn camp as well, maybe. Or at least a bit of full charger.
Not
That's
really.
really bad. You have no damage now. It's gonna be really, really tough. Lorna almost has his ultimate here. And they can't even just give a point.
Do
The Conde is so far away, they're still 4v5. The game is
coming back on the Sojourn as well. It's just you don't got time for it. Rally popped is going to help them stay active, win out their health bar. Trade with Tama. Gucci flirts with death a little bit, but his advance is not reciprocated as he's able to survive. Alba's dead, exactly the kill that you need. But TA could still try and clutch this out if they hit just one shot, but Lauren going down means that you're probably good at least for now. 0907 still got legs in the series.
But yeah, it's still in it. They got a really good pick on Alba here. It's kind of opened up the entire fight for them, and now the ultimate charge from TA kind of comes back into place. 0907 needs to play this like really slow because they just need to build the ultimates here and like farm it.
Yeah.
While they need to survive the TA ultimates, which is gonna be a really tough one because they almost have the 3 best ultimates and.
Oh, what a stick! What a kill! Traded
though.
Yeah, but both Traces pulsing both Brigittas, and that's gonna work out for 097 technically slightly better. Imagine, oh, incredibly low, just dead. Doki finds the trade onto Takuno, but with Lauren just wiping out the remaining members, then folks, they put this one to bed. TA 3 and 1 here, slip up a smidgen on map number 3. But at the end of the day, the result is still going to be the same. They take their win and face it.
Yeah, I mean, it was a very confident win by TA. They did a good job. And, yeah. Made the right calls. That's all you had to do.
No, they just worked out pretty well for them. And thankfully, they finished just in time. So we can actually do an expert game in 5 minutes. Thanks, guys. You didn't make me sweat at all. But no, I'm going to go to a short break. When we're back, we'll have the next expert game, which is, I believe, Lucky Cat, who are playing...
Wait, isn't that your team? Or not your team, but like...
yeah, it's like uni Overwatch players.
Oh, I see.
So they will be playing Symmetra bullshit, and it will be pretty funny. Care. Do this. I will find that in 1 second. I have to scroll through DMs, because... I don't have the page tabs. Oh yeah, Lucky Cat versus OG Realm. Anyway, stick around. I'll be back in like 5 minutes, realistically, because there's still shit to do. Adios, folks.